Hello everyone, welcome to Cypher page, and today we are going to solve Leetcode number 3658, that is GCD of odd and even sums. It's an easy question. So what you have to do is, in this question you are given an integer n. Your task is to compute the GCD, that is greatest common divisor of two values. The first value is sum odd and sum even. So sum odd is what? The sum of smallest n positive odd numbers, and the small even is for even numbers. Okay. So in the starting we have n equals to 4. Let's try to understand what is written in this question. Here we can see the sum of first four odd numbers is this. Okay. 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7. Okay. And similarly for even numbers it is like this. So firstly, we have to find the sum of these two first even numbers and first odd numbers. So how we will find this sum? So we can use this AP, arithmetic progression. Okay. So for sum odd, what we will do, we know that Sn, that is sum of all values, is equals to n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 d. If we substitute here, like if we are calculating for first odd numbers, our a will be equals to 1 because the first odd number is 1. And if we calculate further, we will get n by 2, 2 into 1 plus n minus 1 d. Here d will be equals to 2 because uh, here we have odd numbers, so odd numbers are alternate, so the difference between any odd number is of 2. So if we try to calculate, that is n by 2, this is 2 plus 2 n minus 1. If we take common 2 outside, then it will become n by 2 into 2, 1 plus n minus 1, and this 2 will get cancelled and we will remain with n, and this will evaluate to n. So we will get the first sum of first n odd numbers is n square. Similarly, we can find for sum even. Sum even will be equals to, for even numbers, d will be same, but the a will start from 2. Okay, because the first even number is 2. Similarly, we can solve n by 2, 2 into 2 this time, plus n minus 1 into 2. And if we cancel out, we take common, we will remain with this much. Okay, and this 2 will get cancelled and we will remain with n into n plus 1. Okay, so the first sum of odd sum is equals to n square, and even sum is equals to n into n plus 1. Okay, so this is how we will find these two sums. Now further we have to find the GCD. For GCD, we have to find GCD. For GCD, we know there is Euclidean method that we will use. So as we know, if we are given two numbers, like we have to find GCD of x comma y, we will do what we will do. We will use this function and calculate till our y equals to 0. How? What we will do, we will if we have this function, we will call again this function y comma x modulo y, and we will continue in this manner. I will show you with the example how this Euclidean formula works. Suppose we have two numbers like 10 and 12, and we have to find the GCD of these two numbers. What we will do, we will use this formula. This is our x, this is our y. Okay. So first what we will do, we will check whether y is 0. If y is not 0, what we will do, we will call another recursive function, and what we will put y and x modulo y, that is 10 only, like 10 modulo 12 is what, 10 only. So our like new function call and our just values will get like swapped up. Okay, now again we will call this function, because here we can see the values are not decreasing. So like we will again use this, and we will get GCD of, like we will put first y and the modulo of x comma x modulo y. So it is 12 modulo 10, that is 2. The remaining part is 2, the remainder is 2. That's why it will come like this. Again we will call GCD function, and we will have the value, like we will first put y 2 and the modulo of this 2, like 10 modulo 2 is equals to 0, isn't it? There is no remainder. So here we will write 0, and I already tell, if y equals to 0, return, if y equals to 0, return x. That means I have to return GCD of 10 comma 12 equals to 2. So this is the answer. I hope you got how to use this GCD function. Okay, now one more thing, we have to find the GCD of what? We have to find the GCD of n square comma n into n plus 1. This is the odd sum odd, and this is sum even. Are you getting? So if we can see that we can take this n outside this GCD function, because if we have, suppose these two numbers, like already we have seen, like we have 10 and 12, what we can use, we can take the common part outside, like for we can already take 2 comma, we can write 10 as 2 into 5, and we can write 12 as 2 into 6. Am I right? And if we take this 2 outside, we will remain with this like GCD of 5 comma 6 into 2. Okay. So we know that the GCD of any two consecutive numbers is is always 1. So we can say that GCD of 5 comma 6 is equals to 1. Similarly, here we have to find the GCD of these two numbers. So I can take n outside, and yeah, the answer will be GCD of 5 comma 6, and we have to multiply it, like for 10 and 12 it will be the GCD of 10 and 12 will be equals to GCD of 5 and 6. So here we will get 2 into 1, that is 2. Okay, so similarly what we will do, I will just write it here, like for this, finding this, I'll write n into GCD of, I'm just taking n outside, common, n plus 1. And here we can see that these two numbers are consecutive numbers. So their GCD will be equals to, like, GCD of n comma n plus 1 will be equals to 1. So the answer for GCD of this will be equals to n only, n into 1, that is n. So we can directly return the answer as n. That means whatever input I'm getting in this question, that will be my answer. So here you can see that here the n is 4, the answer is 4. Here the n is 5, the answer is 5. So it's that easy. I got the logic. I hope you got the logic, and we can now continue with the implementation part. So I'm just writing the code. Uh, the first code, what I will do, I will just write it like int sum odd equals to what, n square, that is n into n, and int sum even equals to what, n into n plus 1. Okay, now I will just use a GCD function. You can also use a built-in GCD function, so but I am creating a GCD function here, GCD. Okay, and I will pass two numbers, int x and y. Okay, and what I'll do, I'll write if y is equals to 0, return x, otherwise return GCD of y comma x modulo y. So this is our GCD function, and uh, what I will call here, I will call return GCD of some odd and some even. I hope this will work out. Here you can see the answer is accepted. We can submit it. Another ways, you can directly return the value of n. So what I'm doing, I'm just removing this, I'm just commenting, okay, not even deleting this, I'm just returning n. You can directly submit it like this only. So I hope you got the concept, and thank you for this video.